Hi, a very warm welcome to Industrial Collectibles, here today at the Dagenham Library and Museum. Well, a warm welcome to Doncaster. So this is the Doncaster Heritage Centre, just opened a year or so ago. It's my first visit here. They've got obviously a couple of locos in here, and you can see there the green arrow. One of my favourite locos of all time, and one of my biggest regrets, because I did have a 3.5 inch gauge model of this, which I sold, and always regretted to let that one go. It's lovely to see it in here. And the other loco in here is the Ivot Atlantic number 251. A really nice array of signs on the wall here. County of Glamorgan, Peregrine. It's very quiet in here. I've got a squeaky shoe. At the top there, Cock of the North, Doncaster Rovers. What a fantastic collection. Doncaster bench, and look at the old gas lamp. I don't know whether that's originally, well, I think it would have been gas because of the flue on the top, but it's obviously been converted to electric because it's got a bulb in there. Again, another wall of different signs on here, and loco names. Some of the builder plates on here, look, Doncaster 1934. Let me zoom in on a few of them. Great Northern Railway Company, Doncaster Works. Fantastic. Right, let's have a look at some of the models. So starting at the bottom here, let me try and get an angle where I've not got too much reflection. Yeah, it's got a GNR C1. That looks like it's a 5 inch gauge. What's this one? Golden Arrow, of course it's Golden Arrow 4471. Then we got a 3.5 inch, and John was a locomotive that worked at Broadsworth Colliery. It's a really nice model actually. Yeah, very nicely done. Then another A1 Pacific loco. Well, I'm getting his reflection here, I know. Let me try a different angle. An interesting model at the top here. It says modelling has been a particular hobby for many years. The design of this brass model does not appear to match the loco number 5270, and instead of LNER, the maker has painted LENR on the tender. Is this a mistake or a joke? Well, I'm not sure, but clearly the tender, whether it's meant for this loco or not, is round the wrong way anyway. Interesting. Lovely 5.25 inch gauge model of Golden Eagle here, 4482. Let me come back a bit so I can get it fully in the shot. Lovely model. And is a Drummond at the bottom. This is a mystery loco. This model was found at Doncaster Plant Works in the early 1960s. However, no one has been able to identify it. That's the one at the bottom there. What we got over here? Sterling number 1. Peppercorn. Battery model of the electric locomotive. Pretty sure I saw the real one in the London Transport Museum. And then a set of fine Scotsman coaches at the top there. An exhibit here to Joe Duddington, who obviously was the driver at of the Mallard when it reached its 126 mile an hour. And just above it you'll see the plaque, which is the same as the ones fitted onto the actual loco, and it says here that in 1963, when the Mallard came into the plant works for a major overhaul, the plaques disappeared, and in the course of the refit they went back to Roland Parker, the original maker, and he was given the job of recasting the plaques from the original patterns. So there was 3 plaques made, 1 for each side, and a third in case of an accident. And Roland Parker rose to the position of Works Production Superintendent, and the 3rd plaque was displayed on his office wall. And when he retired, he bought it for the grand sum of £4.60, and this plaque was donated to the museum in 2021 by Derek Parker, Roland's son, in memory of his father. What a nice story. Draftsman's tools here that belonged to Harry Broughton. He had a long career with the Great Northern Railway and began in the 1880s. In 1928 was promoted to chief draftsman. A whistle there from a K3. Fantastic things in here. There are the horns there from a Deltic. This is a display picking out the horse racing, obviously Doncaster being quite a renowned horse racing town. This display sort of plots the connection between horse racing and the railways. You can see here the lamp from Aintree. Various bits of signalling equipment. Very fascinating. You see the platform ticket machine here. An exhibit on the water closet. So just in front here, this brown item is a hot water bottle which would sit under the seat, and there's a lavatory bowl from Drax Station. You can see the sink here, all very ornate. A wonderful collection of whistles and pressure gauges. Fantastic about the museum, if you pick any object in here, I'm going to take for this sign at the moment that says hospital train. I'm just going to walk over to the little touch screen. Yes, dotted around the displays are these little touch screens. If we just scroll down through the touch screen, you'll see here on this side hospital train, and it gives full information about the item, and then on the photographs over this side, as you scroll through, puts some context behind them. And that's the same for all of the objects in here. So yeah, very fascinating, lots of information. Yeah, great collection. So the collection started back in 1949 at the boys' Doncaster Grammar School, where one of the students, a fifth year former 11 student called Tony Pert, and a geography teacher Wilton Jones, started a collection of memorabilia, railway memorabilia. Here you can see some of the more unusual objects that they collected. Fantastic ticket machine here. The museum is actually built around the girls' grammar school, which is a derelict building, and every now and then there's little bits of the infrastructure on display. Again, just another example of the some things in here. You can see the swallow on the wall there, and if I just come over to the screen, it explains the Intercity Swallow logo, and then shows it on the side of another logo there. Yeah, really, really good, really well done. What a beautiful engine. And at the end here is a Ford Popular. It says the Ford Popular was the most famous mass-produced car to be made in Doncaster, advertised as the world's cheapest car saloon at £275 and launched in 1953. On the top floor of the building is the Doncaster Museum, so I'm just going to show a few of the set pieces. I won't go around the whole museum. So we've got a 1960s set piece here, and over the back here you can see the television and look at the fire. A record player, lava lamp. Next set piece is Gresley's greengrocers. Let's have a look inside. Very well done. So Doncaster Gold Cup was established in 1766 in Doncaster's oldest surviving horse race. The winning horse in 1779 was named Magnum Bonum. The two-handled silver-gilt cup was made by Robert Carter, Daniel Smith and Robert Sharp of London. Look at this down here, isn't that amazing? Willie Carson's hat here. And look at this little game down here. How fabulous is that? Little horse racing. I don't know what you call it. So as I explained downstairs, I'm now not sure what that was or what to call it. Came across over to here, and it's a horse racing game. Game played by pulling back the lever at the front, which makes the horses go round and round. The more the lever is pulled, the faster they go. Fantastic. Fisher Price camper van. Cool, that brings back some memories. A Co-op Society trike.